So let's go ahead and dive into the details of this RSI strategy and learn how to spot potential entry positions as well as exit points for our trades. Before I can go ahead and dive in depth with RSI, let's first go ahead and search up RSI, which is Relative Strength Index. You're gonna get a purple chart right here. This is your index chart. And now this RSI index will have a volatility between 0 and 100. Anything above 79 indicates that there's going to be selling momentum, and vice versa. Anything below 20 indicates buying momentum. Let's now discuss our buy signal generated by this RSI strategy. We will consider buying an asset when the RSI drops below 20%. What I like doing, instead of me moving my mouse to that 20 range, I'm gonna double click on this setting bar. We're gonna put our RSI lower band at approximately 22 and hit OK. This should move one bar down or a couple of bars down. As we can see, anytime price triggered our 20 RSI, just like over here, there was a shift in momentum to the upside. In this case, if you had bought the bottom of this 20 index movement, you would have generated 1.64% return. Back here, we triggered our 20 index zone, which indicated further upside. In just a minute, we'll be exploring our sell signal. Where do you sell? So in just a minute, we'll be covering that. But let's first give you more examples of this 20 index movement. Again, anytime we trigger our 20 RSI, there tends to be a movement to the upside. Now, something to note with this RSI strategy, it's not going to be 100% accurate. There are times where we triggered our 20% RSI index and we had a shift to the downside. So do keep that in mind. However, majority of the time when we triggered the RSI at 20%, there tends to be a shift to the upside. Right here as well, 20 moving index, a nice parabolic move to the upside, and vice versa, similar with previous fractals. 20% index, right over here, taking us for a nice rally to the upside. By identifying such RSI at 20%, you'll be able to find such potential buying opportunities to enter the market. On the other hand now, let's explore sell signals. Let's assume that you bought the 20% index. Where do you sell? Because as we know, the market does not move up in a straight line. There's always going to be pullbacks to the downside. What I like using for this setup, double clicking on my chart and changing this 70% index on the upper band to 78. By doing so, this will give you possible sell zones on the 30-minute chart. For example, right over here, we triggered our 78 index, which signaled a sell zone right up here. And no surprise, we went for a major pullback. Let's go back to this buy zone right over here. We triggered our 20% index. Sooner or later, we headed towards our 75% to approximately 78% index. And hallelujah, we had a pullback. Same thing with this buy zone right here. we triggered our 78 index right up here, which signaled take profit or a signal to the downside, and there you go, that was our pullback to the downside. So again, anything above 78% RSI signals a downside movement. Right over here, we triggered our 78%, and hallelujah, down we went for a short momentum. Something I want you all to know: while this RSI strategy is very effective, it is important to remember that no strategy is 100% effective in this market. Market conditions can change any minute, they can change rapidly, so it's very crucial that you guys combine these strategies such as RSI with other strategies such as Elliott waves, harmonics, divergence, and so on. So for those that want to increase their probability of success in this market, make sure you use this strategy with other effective strategies. That's something that I'll be covering throughout this channel. Support and resistance, divergence, harmonics, you name it, as we mentioned. As always, remember that risk management is very important. Setting appropriate stop losses is very essential to protect your capital in case a trade doesn't go our way, or as anticipated with this divergence. In conclusion, everybody, I hope this RSI strategy helps you all out. But before I end off this video, I have a question for all of you. When we trigger an RSI below 21%, do you sell or do you buy? So in the comment section below, let me know what you think happens. So in conclusion, I hope this video helped you all out. Again, this is a very popular, very powerful tool for traders around the world seeking potential buying and selling opportunities in this market. As always, before you jump into this strategy with real money, I highly suggest you guys open a demo account. Practice with this strategy first, backtest every single thing, and then go ahead and trade with your money. I hope you all found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It goes a long way. It helps this channel grow. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.